two, cause I feel as if it's me amongst the day. I'm having a good time too, cause I feel as if it's closer to the end. I can't breathe inside this room, cause I'm stuck inside the smoke of cigarettes and the smell of cheap perfume. So I cannot sit and watch it bloom and mix it up with some fire and water. Mix it up with some fire and water. Fire and water. Oh, oh yeah. Fire and water. Yeah. I bring this laughter for two, cause I feel as if it's me amongst the dead. I'm having a good time too, cause I feel as if we're closer to the end. I can't breathe inside this room. I'm stuck inside the smoke of cigarettes and the smell of cheap perfume. So I plan I sit and watch it bloom and mix it up with some fire water. Mix it up with some fire water. Fire water. Oh, oh yeah. Fire water. I bring this laughter for two, cause I feel as if it's closer to the end. Bringing this laughter for two, cause I feel as if it's me amongst the dead. I'm having a good time too. I'm having a good time too. I can't breathe inside this room. I'm stuck inside the smoke of cigarettes and the smell of cheap perfume. So I plan to sit and watch it bloom and mix it up with some fire and water. Mix it up with some fire and water. Yeah, yeah. With some fire and water. Oh, yeah. Fire and water. I bring this laughter for two, cause I Thank you.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez, oh jeez. Oh jeez. Thank you. Yeah, I guess that's that time. I'm going through the steps. It's time to start going through the buttons. It's button pushing madness time. Okay, hold on a minute. So then we're gonna go to, oh, I know what button to push next. That one. Yeah. And now I know what button to push next. That one. Timer started. Now let's go ahead and do a sound test. Sound testing? Sound testing good? Hey, what's up, Ocean Lemon? Dude, congrats on your album. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I heard little sample that you posted of a tasty jam. I didn't even know. I think I might have known, but I think it's been a while since I knew. It was like recalling something. But dude, let's go. More Ocean Lemon music. If you haven't, you should. Yeah, more. Molto. A lot more. I need to like get down on some jamming. That would definitely increase my enjoyability of life. 4 songs left to release. I gotta listen to the full body of work. Maybe that's where I listen to the majority of my music. Like sometimes I listen while I'm doing chores or something like that, but I had to move into a more quieter place. Like I used to be able to make all the noise I wanted to make, but a recent, well, not really recent anymore. Now it's been like a half a year since I've been here. But I had to move into a quieter location, so I don't do it as often. I used to crank the jams, especially taking a shower. That's like my favorite jam cranking time. It's like you jump in the shower and just turn the music up. But I don't know. I feel like I could crank it down if I wanted to, but then I think there would be repercussions. Like I'd have to deal with that. And I don't want to deal with anything extra right now. I've been doing a lot of extra dealing, enough extra dealing to know that I no longer want to make extra deals. Oh, the spider can't make its mind up. It's like, should I attack you or should I not attack you? It's technically kind of daytime, but it's raining. Oh, did we finish up the structure? Almost, just a little bit more of the structure building. And get past this. Oh no, 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 dang it. Ah, at least it was only there. I forgot about creepers. Oh no. Oh, now it makes it window. Now it's like, yeah, you just totally timed to try to womple on you. What did that video call it? Pibbity Paps. It came in for some Pibbity Paps. But, Pap free. Whoa, what is that? Lightning? Oh no, there's witches over here and everything? Oh, another one with the Pibbity Paps. I can't handle all these Pappins. I've got to, like, clear the build area. Oops, that didn't work out the way I thought it would. Oop. Oh, no. Yes. Remember how to fly now. Gotta remember how to crow, too. Hold on a minute. I'm in the danger zone right now, so let me get into a less dangerous location real quick. And then I'll look at... Jeez, lightning everywhere? I wonder if he can be struck by lightning while flying. I think I've been struck by lightning once. I don't think I've ever like called it myself to get tried before though. Okay, here we go. I love my stereo system. I'm always blasting a Taylor Swift and the Snow Patrol. You know, I haven't listened to Snow Patrol in forever. I forgot they had that one jam on the radio. I can't remember. It was like their #1 hit. I think it was like top 10 Billboard or something like that, or the top 20 at least. Like it was on the radio for a while. I forgot what it was though. I never listened to their wider body of works though. A lot of new music's been coming out. I need to listen to the new Under Oath album. Under Oath just dropped a new album. Hawthorne Heights just dropped a new album. I think it's like time to revisit my emo phase. Also, what is it called? It's called Midwest Emo has been making a rise again. So it's creeping back out from the shadows. So I was getting ready to dust off my hotel books. Chasing Cars, that's what it was. Yeah, Chasing Cars. I haven't heard that song in forever. Oh, thanks for the refresher. I'm gonna have to jam on that. Yeah, freaking, it's not gonna be too long, and the Chili Peppers are gonna be playing in my town. I wanted to go see them, but their tickets are ridiculous. Like, the stadium that they're playing at, general admission costs more than the seats that are, like, furthest to the back of the stadium. It's a huge stadium, too, so, like, you'd just be watching them on TV anyways. I mean, they'd be there, and there'd be lots of other people there, but it wouldn't be like... I know I'm not going to see them at, like a small, intimate venue or something like that, but I'd at least like to get down on the floor. But I think all those tickets are already sold out anyways. Rain, rain, go away. Oh, is it time yet? Can I sleep yet? Maybe that'll help out a lot. Let's see, where are we at time-wise? Oh, it's like the middle of the day. It's like the worst part about being in the jungle. I love their music. I think a lot of their songs would be easy hits nowadays. And they probably inspired a lot of people. That's what I find about bands that are underrated, that end up getting an opportunity, like, that don't revive themselves, or like the masses don't revive them for some reason. Like they end up hearing their music through other outlets, like something like that. Like I was talking to somebody today about a new comedian that I was watching, and how he basically just like is experimenting with Dave Chappelle's style. Like it was like just the way his deliverance was, and some of his stuff, and he was telling us like, yeah, another guy he laughs just like him, like he stole his laugh or something. But the thing is that that's how we like develop new stuff, is by reinventing other people's stuff. Like we gotta practice those things and stuff like that. So I'm sure that would probably inspire a lot of people. Inspirational. And I want this rain to stop so I can stop blowing my build up. I better stay away from Boysenberg. I better stay away from everybody else's build. I have myself a creeper magnetic problem. I guess the Red Hot Chili Peppers lost a lot of their fans recently. I guess their tickets were so high priced and they didn't perform well at all. Yeah, but I guess at their age, but also their position, uh, and musical history, projected number is. I mean, selling out your shows and stuff, like completely selling them out and people, scrambling to get in and stuff, is somebody with like an album that just came out, which they did release an album a couple years ago, something like that, and it was good. All the songs on it were good, but also some of it has to do with youth, and like they might be in that transition period where they're like trying to figure out what their set is for like their gigging age now. But I watched an interview recently with all the guys, and they were talking to Flea, and he was the bass player, and he was talking about how before every show he runs like 2 miles or something like that, just like around the stadium wherever he's at. I thought it would be funny if I was like by the stadium and I just saw him jogging by me getting ready for the show. But like they have to do things like that to like pump themselves up, like get ready to perform. But like the Rolling Stones, they stayed gigging for a long time, like a long time. Aerosmith did too. Aerosmith stayed gigging for a very long time. So did freaking Ozzy. Ozzy finally said that he's not touring anymore, and a lot of people are wondering if that's true or not. But he stayed gigging for a long, long time. So I think that they could bounce back from it, even if they did lose a little bit. I think in the long run they're still going to sell enough tickets to make a hefty profit off of the tour, which I think they get paid for in advance. Oh no! Sound testing good. Uh oh! What the heck? So enough tickets to make a hefty profit off of the tour, which I think they get paid for in advance. Hmm. Oh, okay. It is still working. Like I had to like listen and test. Oh, okay. It is still working. Alright. Yeah. The stream like reset for a second. It like paused, but on my end, but it didn't like reset. I guess they're just playing like they were absolutely wasted or forgetting lyrics and notes. Um, I think they're all straight edge, so I don't think they like. I think they put their, you know, narcotic use behind them, but they could just be having like regular health problems from, like I was saying, like getting older and stuff like that. But I don't know. I would have to see their performance to know. I'm probably gonna look at some lives sometimes this weekend and see if it's true, if they've lost the funk. But I was thinking about that the other day, that they're like pretty much the ones who are still keeping funk music alive. I mean, there's other. Ooh, look at those guys. I don't want to mess with them. But I mean, of course, there's newer guys that are doing something with it. but not as impactful as them. They're like, other guys are trying to like make I guess a new age style compared to like them like really focusing on like making more funk music. Or I guess that's not the way I put it. Like they're just responsible for introducing a lot of people to the funk. And I think the funk is like still necessary, and it has a place in music as it is right now. Not like I'm like a huge funk head or something like that, but I do like to get funky. I feel like the Chili Peppers have reached the point where they're only seen for what they have done and not for what they are doing. Their last album though is freaking, it's really good. It is a really good album. I mean, from front to back, it stands up. Um, and I could see that. I mean, like, you get to a point where, like, your audience is, like, still the same audience from one point. Like, being able to develop new fan base and stuff like that. I mean, they're still having some of it, and they're still having, like, huge, like, what is it? Um, foreign shows. You know, they go somewhere else, people are still like lining up to see them. And here, I think like the tickets they're gonna sell. I don't know if they'll sell that stadium out, but like I was saying before, when you do a tour like that, you have like a projected sales number. I mean, selling the show out is awesome, but there's like different figures. So like one is just to like not end up losing any money. One is, you know, so breaking even, and then another one is covering covering extra expenditures for the tour, and then finally there's the making a profit and the different levels of making a profit. So I think they'll actually turn a profit regardless if they sell every show out at all. And while that's like the ultimate goal is to sell your shows out, most people just don't want to end up wasting money or time. And at their point, the interview that I was watching said something like they're all gonna get like 250 million from the show, like a piece from the tour. It was a 60 minutes interview or something like that. So they're playing like selected dates. It's not very many places, all big cities, a couple out of the country shows, and basically the tour ticket, or not two, yeah. So it was like half a billion, or no, it was 2.5 billion. It was something crazy like that. Like they're getting paid, and they get a guarantee too at their level. So even if the tour was to bomb, and that was the last tour they ever get to do, they're still gonna end up ahead, like way ahead. And maybe that's why they're doing this last gig, because they're like, this is it, you know, we're gonna go and do the big tour, and then we're set for forever. Although I'm pretty sure they're probably already really set anyways. But it must be crazy beyond a big mega tour like that, and just headlining it too. So like just picking up side acts to go with you and stuff, as opposed to like having to be on someone else's tour or having to be part of a festival or something like that. There's a lot of ins and outs to it. So I'm sure in the long run, whoever was producing the tour plus them saw that it was more beneficial for them to play the shows regardless if anybody turned out really or not. It'd be pretty amazing. I'm sure it could get old fast, but you know, my first couple of ones probably would be like, I don't know, lottery scenario energy. Same with Coldplay, sadly. I love their new music, but the numbers have fallen off. Taylor is set to break so many records this year, and it's just the US part. The international dates haven't even been announced yet. But then again, like, comparatively, right? Coldplay was already huge when Taylor Swift was just breaking, though. Like, as far as like mainstream is concerned, like hitting, mainstream numbers and stuff. They were already doing their thing. They had already been established for a couple of years and maybe more. And then the Chili Peppers, comparatively, like, they've been, you know, touring and gigging for decades now. They started somewhere in like the early 80s or something like that. As far as seriously, like, they're like, even were doing big shows like in the 70s or something like that. Not like huge shows, but like, I think they started getting their first radio plays and stuff like that was in the early 80s. So like, I think there'll like always be a place for Radiohead. I mean Radiohead for the Chili Peppers. But as far as Coldplay, I don't know. I like it. My favorite Coldplay song is Yellow. That's my favorite one. I think that one's the best one. And every once in a while, this other song that they do gets stuck in my head too. That most recent big, like, as far as energy wise, from go to the back of my base and down the stairs on the back wall. Aye aye, aye aye, Kava, aye aye. Oh, I was watching some show. I can't remember what show, where it was from, but they were like uh, naval enlisted guys, like, and one of them was like an officer. And whoa, look at this. That's kind of cool looking. And she was yelling at the enlisted guys, right? And one of the dudes was like, "Aye, aye, ma'am." She was like, "One eye will suffice." I always think about that every time I say aye, aye when I should just say I. I'm like, aye. Okay, nope, not Brazenberg. Not Brazenberg. We gotta go to Cabatopia. I gotta get to Cabamania. I know it's out here. I'm a Kaba maniac. What you gonna do, brother, when the Kaba comes for you? Oh, I thought I could like Sonic this whole level. So here we go. Into the void. Nope, this isn't the base. I gotta go back this way. Then we go down. We go back and we go around. And then there's the back wall. And then there's, ooh, it's down. Look at this. Somebody's been mining. Am I still going the wrong way? Taylor had more top 10 hits than Coldplay by 2006, just off her debut album alone. Yeah, but wasn't she poised for success in the first place? Like, she had a big machine behind her. And a lot of people disagree with me about this, but whoa! Nobody's disagreeing with me about this. This is a massive right here. I'm gonna throw a rager down here. Look at this. Look at this massive. This is super. Super! Yeah, this is cool. This is super opulent, but tasteful. I like it. I just need a sick Kaba throne right here. And just sit on the. Whoa, look at this. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, I like that up there. Is it? Oh, no, it's not. I was hoping it was thin enough that they couldn't get through. But he's on me now. He smelt my fur blood. He's like, what is that? Oh, look at that. I like it. I like it a lot. It's like, is that a bush baby I smell? Fee fi fo fum. This is nice. Very lovely. There's like some up here too. Let's go explore. Vominos. I like the up here as well. And that's nice that you didn't get lazy on the up here. This is really cool up here too. I like this up here as well. And I like that over there. That over there. And then this up here paired with that down there. Fantastic. Good job, Kawa. Big Machine Records at the time was one of the lowest ranked mainstream record companies. Taylor ultimately kept it alive because they were pushing bankruptcy due to only having Tim McGraw. So, like I was saying before, I was awed and astonished by Kawa's immaculate perception. I think the whole thing with Kanye was staged. Like, I mean, it's believable that he would do something like that, but it's also, just in my opinion of staged performances, I think it is also possible that all of that was staged. Like, to help break the artist, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not denying that Taylor doesn't perform like her music well. Like, great performance value, great pitch and sound, you know, good songs. And in no way am I saying that she's not deserving of her success either. You know, hard work, and I think she's talented too. But I also think that some things are made. You know what I'm saying? Like, and some careers are too, because there's a lot of talented people out there as well that will get their foot in the door and never get the rest of anything else in. Sometimes we'll even lose that foot once it gets in the door. So it takes a lot of power, even if somebody pushes you through the door, for you to stay in there. Hey, it's Shadowfire. Yo. Don't think it was staged due to how out of the blue it was. But see, that's what makes it so believable, is that it is out of the blue like that. I mean, at that point, like, it seems like, okay, this is what is that called? Some conspiracy theory stuff about it. At that point, jeez, I can't make it up there. Hold on. First, I gotta make it up here. Do I even have any stuff? Oh, I don't even have any stuff. First, I gotta make it back down there. At that point in her career, like, and she was winning her first reward, something that outrageous is gonna, you know, from someone who's already making, like, international headlines, regularly making, you know, national headlines, to give a nod of that quality. It's not just like, yo, this is my homie, da-da-da. But no, like, I'm gonna put you right in the middle of all this action. I think that, like, I think if it was staged, because only they know, you know, but I think if it was staged, that why wouldn't she want to do it, you know? Why wouldn't she want to do it? Like, she was turn out being America's sweetheart that's being, like, basically bullied by somebody who most people already thought was a monster anyways, you know? Like, it just fits so well. And that's where I think the believability in it is. Yeah, it's outlandish. Yeah, it's out there. Yeah, it's shock and awe value, but, you know, that's a story. And it made headlines for months after that. Maybe even years. Oh, no. Jeez. Can I not land on this thing? Come on, this is your time. Right here. This is Bush Baby 01. We have achieved landing. Alright, now squat. Let's see. Also, Taylor wouldn't need that clout. By 2009, she had sold more records than Kanye, and she only had 2 albums while he had 5. Yeah, but just because you're selling records doesn't mean that you have the public's eye. There's lots of artists out there that are millionaires, like millionaires, and nobody knows who they are. You know what I'm saying? Um, I sometimes will come across that. I'll be like, dude, do you ever hear of this band? No, I'd never heard of them. Oh, dude, they've been around for like 10, 20 years. Oh, really? You know, I'm like, or you hear about this band? And they've been, self-promoting their own music for a long time. So, in that sense, to be able to be like easily recognizable and set apart from to be set apart from your peers is what I'm saying. Even though like you can make that hard work and you can make that dedication and people, you know, really become followers and really like you, but to be able to make that separation from your peers into superstardom, it takes a catalyst. I mean, okay, even though like I'm trusting your opinion on this because I'm not a huge Taylor Swift fan, like enough to know like her history and stuff. So I'm taking it from someone who knows more than me about this. But check this out. Before that interaction with Kanye West, I had never heard of Taylor Swift. Like never heard of Taylor Swift. I mean, I heard of Tim McGraw before, but even then, like, nah, I wasn't like a huge fan or anything. I heard a couple of songs just because they were on the radio. And I'm sure I heard Taylor's songs on the radio before that too, you know? However, after that happened, like, she became a more tangible name for me. And I'm sure that was like that for like millions of other people too. Maybe even a lot of them becoming fans or just becoming fans because they side for her. Like, what is this monster doing bullying this princess? You know what I'm saying? Like, things like that. Someone of Taylor Swift's fame. Well, okay, we can talk about that one. Kanye wouldn't be that dumb. The 2009 incident is one that led to his downfall and even led to the 2006 beef with him. Okay, it's not that I think he'd be that dumb. Hey, what's up, okay? I think that was a brilliant move. You know what I'm saying? To be able to control the narrative in that, to already be someone who's looked at in a very like, I believe he'd do that kind of light, or I wouldn't put nothing past him kind of light, right? To pull off something like that, I don't think it was like, that's why I say I think it was strategic because of the fact of that. Okay, so like his most recent stuff that's been going on and in the media and stuff, was captivating people like last year was the whole thing with him speaking out against groups and being labeled for, I guess hate talk or whatever, right? But the thing is that he was in the middle of getting his, the whole Yeezy brand legally stolen from him by Adidas, and they had him by the throat basically, and they were gonna take a lot more than yeah, I was saying that he was gonna get this, he was gonna have like X of billions of dollars, right? But in the same part, like there were certain places where they were ripping him off and they weren't listening to him, and they were like, even though he was supposed to be like the head of this stuff, they were kind of marginalizing him and stuff. And he was in, a multi-billion-dollar deal. They were never gonna let him go, and without ruining him. And even then, they would have like taken a lot. of his ideas and kept them as their own. Now Adidas, since all of that stuff happened, right? Adidas cut ties with him like almost immediately, let him walk away free and clear. And on top of that, right? They're stuck with like $3 billion worth of Yeezy gear that they can't sell. They can't throw it away. They're basically going to have to give this stuff away. And even if they give it away, it's all like boutique high-end merchandise. The people who could use it, like the people who need shoes or shirts or something like that, they're not made for like everyday use, you know? So now they're stuck holding a bunch of merchandise, and they let the canary out of the cage, and he gets off almost scot-free with a little bit of bad press and publicity that could easily be overturned by another mega hit, like another great song or another great idea, like fashion wise or construction wise or literature wise or whatever else he's like tapping into. So just that idea of him being able to freaking basically walk out of a multi-billion-dollar deal over a tweet leaves me to believe that he totally could use his bad press and bad publicity to help a fellow artist become a household name. Oh, nothing. I'm just sitting here rapping with Ocean Lemon about some conspiracy theories. And then also I was supposed to be doing some work on my build, but I got all passionate about what me and the Lemons talking about, me and the OL. So kind of got sidetracked, and it was raining too, and whatnot. I'm also over the timer. I've got to go. I've got to go soon. I'm gonna read these last comments, and it's time for me to dip set. Oh, I also wanted to apologize to you guys. I know I haven't had a stream the last couple weeks. I've been sick. Like, I've been sick, and it was like after I got sick, Nine got sick, and then after Nine got better, I got sick again, and then Nine got sick again, and it was like I had to take some time off of everything for just to recover. I'm feeling a lot better now. Like, this has been the first week that I've actually felt like I could get started on what I've been so behind on. So, yeah, caught a bug, and I couldn't shake it. I couldn't shake it, and when I did shake it, Nine got it. And then when Nine shook it, I got it back, or I got a different one. I don't know. Yeah, because like I said, I'm in recovery mode. But I'm clear. I can breathe, and I can talk, and there's a little maybe congestion of some sort. But I think ultimately I'll be all right. Leave me alone. I'm trying to talk about conspiracy theories and my health. Ooh, look. While they're sitting there fighting each other, I'm gonna go sleep. No, there's monsters nearby. Run away. I sleep at Kaba's tonight. To Kaba's. Oh no, you're supposed to be fighting the other guy. Leave me alone. I ain't got hearts for this. Ain't nobody got hearts for this. Well, I was gonna sleep at Kaba's. If I can find Kaba's. There's somewhere around here. I don't like the sound of that thunderstorm. Thundercloud? Thunderclap! Here we are. Back at Casa de Caba. The Cabatorium. Oh, the vacation home of the Coliseum. Which I gotta go visit the Coliseum. I haven't been there in a while. Sleeping at Caba's. Oh, tell the VCS hello. And I'm glad that the sloths are still. The sloths are strong. Be non-sick. I shall do that. That's where I want to be. If I was gonna be anything, non-sick would be a great start. And a great finish too. Finish strong. But oh, let me see. Oh, the 2009 incident hurt Taylor's career. After that, the media and the haters bashed her at every corner and still do it. She was already the biggest person on the planet before it. Really? Maybe it was just me who found out who she was after that incident. So All right, I can see it. I'm not saying it's not a possibility that it wasn't a setup, that it was purely natural. Sometimes the most outlandish things happen to be real, you know. So there's that. Could be. You know what I'm saying? It's the bubble gum. It's the bubble gum. It's the bubble gum. It's the bubble gum. Hey Dev, I got a question. How many times have you and the Nine replaced your controller since the beginning of the streamer life? I'm gonna answer that with a very simple with a very simple answer. Never. I've been on these these busted controllers. Like, see this drift that's happening right now? It's very dramatic and it kind of gives flair and action to what's going on. But that's because my controller's broken. It's been very broken. The other one's broken too. Uh, Nine got into I can't remember what game it was. Some game. Um, that one where you're the bug and you're a knight and you gotta go around trying to save the bugs who are all infected with this like sickness. Hollow Knight. Started playing Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight destroyed our controllers. She destroyed that game though. I think she's like 100% it like twice or something like that. Like all the little extras and little deedly bobs and weedle loops. Like she got them all. She freed them. She freed the bugs. But in the wake, two dead controllers. Yeah, I need to change them. I've been needing to change them. But it's time for me to go. I've got to go. I will be back next week, and we'll do some more chatting. And I'm glad you're doing well, BG. And thank you also, PokePals coming through and saying what's up. And thank you, Ocean Lemon. Had an awesome conversation with you again. Thank you very much. Kava, great on the new build. Yes, yes. Cheers, super cheers. And also Shadowfire. Thank you for stopping by and saying what's up. Yeah. As always, my pleasure. And I'll see you guys next time. Late.